Hare Krishna. Question: what is the connection of the Ishopanishad cover with the content of the book? Answer: the Ishopanishad cover depicts Vishnu in his majesty and glory, and the content of the book points towards the theistic towards the personal absolute. So the Ishopanishad, if we see, the Upanishadic books are generally a transition from the Karmakanda of the Vedas through the Jnanakanda of the Upanishads towards the Bhakti of the Upasana Kanda, of the Puranas and the Itihasas. So now within this transition, the Upanishads, some of the Upanishads focus more, are much more clear on the personal aspect of the absolute truth. So the word Ishopanishad, the word Isha itself indicates that this refers to the controller, the supreme, the controlling being. And the Isha Vasimidam Sarvam is the first mantra also of the Ishopanishad. Now the absolute truth is revealed as a person through many implicit and a few explicit references, and that absolute truth, as we understand through the Bhakti tradition, that absolute truth is the person Vishnu. So that personalist conclusion of the Vedic canon at large, and specifically of the Upanishad, is emphatically revealed in the cover of the Ishopanishad. So the Upanishads generally mark from the progress from the Karma Kanda, where one is not concerned much about who God is. One is simply concerned about what all fruits I can get. Through the Upanishads, which are concerned primarily with rejection of the material and some unclear speculative conception of the spiritual, speculative in terms of people speculating what the Upanishads are saying. And then in the Bhakti literature, in the Upasana Kanda, there is clear understanding of the ultimate object of worship. So the Ishopanishad moves from the starts from the truth of the administrative conception of God, that we have to obey him, Isha Vasimidam Sarvam, and then moves towards how he is the personal protector, Agnanaya Suptaraya Asman, and in between talks about his relationship with us and how we are parts of him, and how one should not see diversity, how one should see the absolute truth as transcendental, how he has akayam, he has no veins, but he has a body which has no veins, he walks, he does not walk. So all this talks about the personalist conception, and that personal conception which is talked about in the Ishopanishad, who that personal conception is explicitly pointed out in the cover through the depiction of Vishnu. And because the Upanishads generally talk of more of a majestic conception of the divinity, not an intimate conception of divinity. So Krishna, Prabhupada himself does not use the word Krishna much. He uses, but not as frequently as he uses in his other books. And the idea is that the Upanishads are read by people who have impersonalist conceptions, and to help them understand that the Upanishad actually teaches a personalist conclusion, a personalist conception of the absolute, that is done through the clear image of the personal absolute and the majestic personal absolute Vishnu on the cover of the Ishopanishad. Thank you. Hare Krishna.